Life is a process. No matter how you go about it. Masi Ogechukwu Nkere, Omalicha Nwoke, the Biafran Republic Government and Exile Finance Minister, is humbly campaigning for global Biafran financial support for the purpose of Finland Convention, Biafran Defense Forces, and redeclaration-related activities. I appreciate all Biafrans who have been supporting our liberation movement. I also urge everyone to massively support more than ever, especially in these critical times. Oh, my fellow lovely great Biafrans, let's come together and support our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, who is currently working tirelessly to hand over our freedom to us this year, 2024. Freedom is coming, yeah, yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Masi Ogechukwu Nkere. Salute every Biafran especially. Yeah, yeah. Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kaina yo no 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 no. Ogechukwu kama. Onyamana gidi gidi bakulo munu. Ogechukwu kama. Welu ndidi chukwu kasebele. Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kama. Si Ogechukwu Nkere nekelunu. Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kaina yo no no to. Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kaina yo na nyasi. Ogechukwu kama. There is no magic to progress and success in life. Life gives back what you give to it. It takes a man who believes in himself to create wealth. So keep working hard and never lose hope in what you believe in. Ayakata. Life is not easy. Sigh. Make it take and judge. I want to use this special opportunity to recognize great Dim Odumegwu. I can't also forget General Philip Effiong. Okama Daloso. Come cheta kwanu men underground. Umoma kubigwe. Anye na fuakolu. Airborne. De facto government in homeland. A special recognition to every Biafran who have been supporting from day one. May Elohim continue to flourish you in your different endeavors. This is Mazina Dekano, Ohamadike, one of Biafra, EKID. The Prime Minister, Obatobie, Ogechukwu Nkere Simukelekio, Wokoma, Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kaina yo no 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 no. Ogechukwu kama. Onyamana gidi gidi bakulo munu. Ogechukwu kama. Welu ndidi chukwu kasebele. Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kama. Mama biko yobolisa. Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kaina yo no no to. Ogechukwu kama. Ogechukwu kaina yo na nyasi. Ogechukwu kama. Ayole, ayiga kolole garole nu. Owi bole, cheta kwana ndubo fuo. 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4. Ino. Onye puru chi yuzo akwa no no. Don't give up. He's so close. He's so close. Ogechukukama. Never you give up, no, no, no. Ogechukukama. Believe in your dreams, brother. Ogechukukama. Never you say no, 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 no. Ogechukukama. 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 Never you down your faith, no, no. Ogechukukama. Keep your head up, keep on fighting, Ogechukukama. Oyabala, oyabala, jodo. Ogechukukama. A big shout out to Mazi Ogechukukere. I salute you, my PM, Mazi Simoniba. Life is sweet when you're patient. The greatest shout out goes to the media team, great talents. They won. Yeah, it's coming. Thank you so much. Excellent. All right, so as I said, I brought 2 items today for this meeting. So we've talked about the properties, and if you are interested, do talk to us later. Now, the next item we're selling, or we're getting you all to participate, again, all of you here and those abroad, those that are not here, those that are listening, is what we call the special IOU loan.
Greetings to all Biafrans and lovers of freedom joining us from all over the globe. I'm happy to be here with you guys tonight, morning, afternoon, evening, and noonday, depending on your time zone. This is the same IOU loan that Madam Witchcraft NGOZI has told you that it is a scam. This same IOU loan was also displayed and explained in the just concluded Convention of Finland. That is why I tagged this program. Did you guys dissolve Biafra army who were fighting to defend motherland while you were all in the convention? Because you say you dissolve government. So when you finish dancing in the market, that is when I will come back to come and start opening faunyash. I will come back and start opening faunyash from where fowl being eat poison. Now let us go. So that you people will see this very IOU loan, because Prime Minister unveiled this IOU loan here for the defense of Biafraland. Okay, I think my minister is inside. Okay. Prime Minister unveiled this IOU loan for the defense of Biafra land. And then these people here have come out now on 10th of January 2025 to say that the same IOU loan that was unveiled on the 30th of 7/20. Yeah, I have brought you in, my minister. You are inside now. You are inside. You're inside studio. These people came out now in 2025 to say that the same IOU loan is a scam. So I am now taking you people back to the Convention of Finland, which we just concluded in December 3rd, so that you see that the same IOU loan was projected in the convention in Finland. And awareness was created, lecture was given, and education was well endowed to people. It was properly explained. Everybody got to understand what IOU loan meant and what the implications are, what we have to do, how we have to key in, how we have to make sure we use the IOU to support what we are doing. But when they came back from the convention, they now tell you that this same IOU that Prime Minister initiated is a scam. They now tell you that Prime Minister brought scam to Biafran people. Now, when you see me somewhere or you see other people somewhere carrying out the ordinances of Prime Minister and Oyendu, and then you come and write scam, you are not writing scam on me. You're writing scam on the Prime Minister and Oyendu that initiated that very mandate. Just like all of you come out now and start calling Biafra Defense Forces criminals, calling them Sabo, calling them all manners of names. Those people did not institute themselves. It was on the mandate of the Biafran government, the Biafran people. Biafran people gave the mandate to the Prime Minister to institute those offices and those ministries and those arms of government. So when you now come and then you start calling them names, start brandishing them terrorists, brandishing them Sabo, brandishing them this and that, you are actually doing what? You are actually painting the Prime Minister and our Supreme Leader black. This IOU that they brought out, and you now come out now to say the IOU is a scam, the same IOU that all of you projected.
Hello, guy. You know they pick your call. Why you know they pick your call now?
Manzi, mute your microphone or your voice they come out first.
Please,
Mr. Jare,
the seat for confirm mansion.
Mr. Jare,
What you mean?
your voice they come for
Why
studio.
you
Mute
your call?
I don't mute you already. So I want the people to watch before I continue this program to go to the main thing where carry me come here where I want to talk about. Make una watch you.
IOU loan is given by the Bank of Biafra. So Bank of Biafra is inviting you, those that are here and abroad, to come and give a loan to the bank.
This is Biafra Convention 2024 that started in the 29th of November and ended in 3rd of December. This is not 2019. This is not 2023. This is 2024 that we just finished. And this is the same people that stood there to explain IOU loan to you. They are the same people that have just come back and then start telling you that the same IOU loan is a scam. Prime Minister made 100 steps forward. They now come back to destroy it and bring us what? 1,000 steps backward. But it cannot happen. You know why? Because there are men and women that can stand the test of time. There are gatekeepers that will not allow them to destroy everything. So listen to them as they are explaining IOU loan to you in the convention. And after the convention, they come back and tell you that that same IOU loan, which Prime Minister made it to come out in the program of the convention for proper explanation and education, considering the numbers of people that will be available in this very convention, and also the media coverage that we carried during the convention, knowing too well that it was a kind of very, very attractive event, which everyone in the international community would want to watch and see how far. That is why Prime Minister made us to make sure we put everything here, everything, so that you will see all the template, everything that this government is putting on the table. People will watch and know how far and know what to do and what they need to even come and do afterwards. But do you see them? The same mouth that they opened their mouth to educate us of the IOU loan in the convention that we just finished is the same mouth that they come back and start telling you that the IOU loan is scam. Listen to them. Listen.
To enable us to pay wonderful consultants, to enable us to do what we need to do, to lobby many people to get Biafra. This is where the job begins. We have now climbed to the top of the hill, and we need to now come down. We need your money. We need your support. Everything you have done from the beginning to this day, we want you to continue. I want you to continue in your groups, those that are giving regularly.
They say they need your money, they need your support. But today, what are they doing? This is what they are doing. Today, they tell you, this is what they are doing today. Make una watch you. This is what they are doing today. After they finished talking the convention, they came back and told you that the IOU loan is a scam. Listen to them. Hey, nah, man. Do you know that if Prime Minister was not called up for interrogations, we will not see and understand what it means to have moles. moles. If Prime Minister was not called up for interrogation, we will not come to understand what it means to have moles, wolves in sheep clothing. Hey, I beg, ask them, was I the one that unveiled the IOU? No, it was Prime Minister that unveiled it on the mandate of the Biafran people. Was I the one that unveiled Biafra Defense Forces? No, it was the Biafran people that gave the Prime Minister the mandate, and it unveiled it in October. So today, the same people that stood and clapped for Prime Minister and Biafran people when they unveiled everything, same people now go to gang up with NGOZI and come back to tell you that everything that we have done so far is a scam. Because they want their own different government. They want to be the leader. They were so hungry that Prime Minister was the leader all this while. We just realized that immediately they don't see Prime Minister again. Now they start showing their real selves, that it shouldn't have been Prime Minister. It has to be them. They have to be the one. So you have to bow. If you don't bow, hey. If you don't bow, If you don't bow, Hey. Look at it, oh. Sonny has not brought any propaganda here. Sonny is showing you what is happening live and direct. And the IOU loan was unveiled here. Look at the date that Prime Minister made the public announcement. And after then, we went into a Zoom meeting. We came with public Zoom education and expose about this Bank of Biafra IOU special loan. Since then, Biafrans have been participating in the IOU loan. And they are making their donations on daily basis, getting their certificate, and then waiting for Biafra to come and fully liberated so that they can get what? 100% interest lending back, according to the information that covers the IOU. Today, the same people that you see here that were doing the education of the IOU, this lady you see here, she is the lady that was heading this department of IOU. Today, she is with NGOZI, telling you, clapping for NGOZI for all she's doing, and also making you to understand that the same IOU that Prime Minister unveiled is really a scam. Now, it's no more about Biafra first for them. For them now, it's about feminism, that a woman must be the one to lead. And the woman will lead them to psychiatric hospital. And then you have some gray-headed men who are being so foolish, seated down there, looking at all this nonsense that is happening. That is why Prime Minister said something here. Let me get the message, whether I will get the video. There is a video when Prime Minister said something, that when good men will keep quiet, they will allow evil to strive. But when they open their mouth and speak, evil will not have their way. But when you guys keep quiet, you will allow evil to strive. And the evil will strive until it will consume all of you, and it will even come to destroy the foundations of the house, which took you 100 years to build the house and to put it in order. While I wait for that video to come, let's listen to them as they were educating us on the IOU loan in the convention. Then you will now compare and contrast to see how the same people that educated us about IOU are telling us today that the same IOU is a scam. Why? Because Prime Minister is not here. They want to destroy everything so that they will now become the ones in charge. So they will discredit everything that Prime Minister put in place, replace them with their own pattern and ethics, so that that will be the one that will speak.
I want to let you know that the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence of good men, the evil men will always strive.
Let me repeat it again now, so that when I go get and well.
I want to let you know that the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence of good men, the evil men will always strive.
And another question I want to ask them again. Where is Adade Rama, and why is she not asking the question of where is Prime Minister again? You see, these people, when they come with one mind game, one psychological game, and then I will flog them on their blockers, I will flog them on their bomb, they will just disappear, they will fizzle away, because they don't have anything to say.
Life is a process. No matter how you go about it. Mazi Okechukwu Omale Chawoke, the Biafra Republic Government and Exile Finance Minister, is humbly campaigning for global Biafran financial support for the purpose of Finland Convention, Biafran Defense Forces, and redeclaration-related activities. I appreciate all Biafrans who have been supporting our liberation movement. I also urge everyone to massively support more than ever, especially in these critical times. Oh, my fellow lovely great Biafrans, let's come together and support our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is currently working tirelessly to hand over our freedom to us this year, 2024. Freedom is coming, yeah, yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Masi Okechukwu Nkere. Salute every Biafran, especially. Yeah, yeah. Okechukwu kama. Okechukwu kaina yo no 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 no. Okechukwu kama. Onyamana gidi gidi.
And they ask, so why are they not talking about where is Prime Minister again? So they came out with where is Prime Minister to come and use it to distract many of you. And then they did not ask their Madam NGOZI, where is Prime Minister? They were calling my name. They were calling Ajare. They were calling APM. Where is Prime Minister? Chai! And then we flogged them and kept them one side. The matter just disappeared just one day. What are you guys going to bring tomorrow again? Truth is bitter, and it will continue to stand the test of time. You people should go and ask Dada Ramao whether she has seen Prime Minister before she stopped shouting, where is Prime Minister? That they should come and ask, where is Prime Minister? You did not go and ask your madam, where is Prime Minister, that you have now formed a new government. You have now registered your own government, different from what Prime Minister set in place, so that you can make attempts to try to sabotage what he has built. You see, when Prime Minister came and took over this struggle from DOS, when Onyendu was inside, when we formed a government in exile, DOS also went and formed a parallel group. And what is the name again? Emeka Living Dead stone, also with Kelechi and what's the other name? Victor Obanobo. All of them, they also went to go and form their own. How many of you remember the photos of their government in exile office that they formed and then they brought the photo, put it in the media? They snap photo like this and say this is their government in exile office. It is nothing different from what Madam NGOZI has done now. Madam NGOZI has formed her own government in exile group. And she has also done what? Gone to register her own. Yes, she has the right to register. She also has the right to do whatever she's doing. That is not my problem. But all of you should remind her that all the documents that is in her disposition, that it is the government registration of Biafra government in exile. So if she knows what is good for her, she should not tamper. She should not
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Very correct. You know, so she have registered her company and still retain the registration of Biafra Republic government in exile from all the documents that have Maryland, Baltimore. She has registered her own psychiatric center. So all of you are just very, very senseless people. So NGOZI, you know, the gates of hell will be opened against her. Honestly, the gates of hell will be opened against you. You know, when that idiot was asking, you think, you know, and Biafrans are so gullible. So many gullible people everywhere. Gullibility is just our main problem. As if we have not been crying and seeking for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same people that was saying that the longer he stays there, the better. When you are asking where's Obatobie, why didn't you ask the woman that said the longer Obatobie stay, the better? You didn't take your word to her and ask her, so you want Obatobie to stay longer? No, nothing like that. We're just making noise. Where's Obatobie? Where's Obatobie? And that video just went blah, 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 blah. All of you will all disappear into oblivion.
Minister, now we flogged them. Come out with that video now. Remember, we were here to flog them on Twitter. We flogged them just one day. We told them, why have you gone to come and ask for Patobi when your madam is destroying everything? And then she is the one that said, the longer he stays there, the better. And you're not asking her. You're coming to come and call her Jared. You're coming to come and call Sonny and okay, Kere's name. Mad people everywhere. Their madness will continue. Now, what we want Biafran people to understand is NGOZI can register a new government, just like Kelechi, Emeka Livingstone. And
our logo, you need to put the logo. I just like I normally forget it. You forget it like this.
Sorry, let me put it now. You know, say anytime you refresh the studio, the thing disappear. Just like Emeka Livingstone, them created their own government and registered. Kelechi them follow. Victor Obanazo follow them. Juliet, all of them, they were all there in their new group, which they say they are registering their government in exile. That what Prime Minister was doing was a ghost government in exile office, that it was Photoshop. They can do whatever they want to do. It's not our problem. But the message that she has to get from our advisors is that all the documents that were generated from the Biafra Convention, that were all from the registration document of BRGIE. Yes, because it is on the pinnacle of BRGIE that the convention held. It is on the pinnacle of BRGIE that every document were extracted from the convention. It is on the pinnacle of BRGIE that the Biafra self-referendum were conducted from February 2024 to November 28, 2024. It was on the foundation of and the registration document of BRGIE, which is instituted in the American Department of Justice and legally approved with the registration number there. It was on that foundation, on that registration document, that the document of declaration was generated in convention. It is also on that the Biafra Constitution that was drafted by many delegates of all over the 40 states of Biafra was also drafted and brought out. It was also from the registration and the foundation of BRGIE document that all the Biafra licenses that are existing were brought about. Are you listening to us? So, every document that were generated in the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Convention of the Declaration of the Restoration that is in your position, keep them well, and all the money that you took from the convention that was generated, and all the money that Biafrans have paid for their ticket, logistics, and everything that has to do with Biafra Republic Government in Exile, which is the standing document of everything that we have done, which is registered. Keep all of them intact, because we are coming for them. We are coming for them in the right way. Yes. So keep all of them intact. As we come for them, you present them to us the way we gave you at the convention, because it's not your document. It is the Biafra Government in Exile document that is fully registered. So don't mix them up with your own government that you just registered yesterday. Until when you finish register your own new government, you can now go and conduct your own convention, your own self-referendum, your own ID card, your own IOU, your own raffle draw, your own self-referendum that you will now start in 2025. February, you will finish in November 2025. You go and do your convention with your registration document that you have registered yesterday. You will now come back with your results. You will now gather delegates. They will now bring out your own declaration document for your own registration that you have done yesterday, okay? That is when you use those ones for your own good. But everything that we generated in Lati, Finland of 2024, do not touch them or alter anything or write anything or try to use your new document to attach to it, because they have nothing in common. Nothing in common. The registration document of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile is fully instituted in where? America. America Department of Justice. That is where the game, that is where the game stands. Prime Minister knew why he did not do it in Europe, did not do it in UK, did not do it in Asia, did not do it in Russia, did not do it in America. He did it there in America. So that when many of you will start going to psychiatric hospital in Georgia to turn it to your office of Biafra government, we will know the button to press that will wanker your waist. Some of you may not understand what I said. NGOZI knows the implication of her altering or using any of the documents that were generated with the registered documentation of BRGIE in the convention to align with anything that she has registered yesterday. She knows the implications. So if she does not know, you tell your advisors to advise you, because all those documents, they are useless in your hand with your new government. They have nothing to do with your new government registration that you have just done. All those documents belongs to BRGIE registration that was done in America Department of Justice. So take note and educate her very well, so that she will not go and make the mistake that they will jail her in America for the rest of her life. Like I said, I love every Biafra more than you people understand. Same way I love all of you is the same way I love NGOZI. So I would not want anything bad to see that will happen to her. Yes. We have protested against zoo terrorists Nigeria when they wanted to kill Metu, Olisa Metu. We have protested against zoo terrorists Nigeria when they wanted to kill Oju Sokalu. We have even protested when they wanted to kill Rocha Sokorocha. We have even protested when they wanted to kill Peter Obi. These are all the evil people that have drawn us backward for years. But the zoo terrorist government understand that our weakness lies in our diversity. When they bring that hatred amongst us, they are able to sow the seed of discord. We know how to deal with our people in-house. But when we see outside enemy coming to pick one, like an eagle coming to pick the baby chicken will forget about the hunger that they had inside the house and then do what? Protect. The baby mother will stand up and then protect the baby chicken. She will forget that the baby chicken had taken what? Her food and eat, or the sister or brother of the baby chicken. Immediately she sees eagle or hawk coming to pick baby chicken, the mother will forget all the grievances that has happened in the house, will stand up to do what? To protect the children. That is what this Biafra government will continue to do. But by the time you continue to align with the outside enemies, it will be too disastrous for you because they will use you and dump you, just like they have used Oju Sokalu and dump him, Rocha Sokorocha and dump him, Olisa Metu and dump him, Peter Obi and dump him, and many of you. They will continue. Willy Willy, they also use Willy Willy and dump him. They will also use Dave Umahi and dump him. They will use Soludo and dump him. All of you, even Gospel Akpabio, they will use him and dump him. Is he not the one that the Northerners were calling for impeachment because they saw that he is making mockery of Nigeria? He doesn't allow them to prevail in the Senate. So they are calling for his impeachment. So, wake up, Biafrans, and do not be deceived. Listen to PM before I go back to the people that were preaching about the IOU loan in the convention. When they came back, they now turned their mouths to start telling us that the IOU loan is scam and devil. Listen to PM first.
Nigeria have shown to be evil for decades, and I want to let you know that the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence of good men, the evil men will always strive. Nigeria have shown to be evil for decades, and in all this evil of Nigeria, the good men have always been terrified, fear, and they remain silent for many years. Today, many good men have risen up, and they are all in Biafra government in exile. And I want to let you know that
many good men have risen up, and they are all in Biafran government in exile today. So that is why we are not going to keep quiet and watch, because we are not carried away with fear. Yes, when fear takes you, the evil will strive. So for those of you that are showing my face and putting traitor, I think I need to even bring one of the photos and display here, sir, so that it will make me to be more popular, sir. Let me look for one of the photos that they put me as traitor. So as I display the video, the photo, that is how my APM, my PM used to do. Let me look for one of it, where they put my face and say traitor. I'm looking for it. I'll bring one and put here on the screen. You people will see it, and then you will enjoy the show. I think I'm seeing one now. I'm seeing one. Yes, I'm seeing one now. I've seen one. Like this now. You go to sweet. You go to pen them. You go to sweet us. You go to pen them. You go to sweet us.
This one now the old one now. They update them every time. Every week they will add one person join.
we will get the updated version from them when they give us. So
don't add my sister Eunice to the latest update.
Okay. You don't add your names while I know this. So any of you that have been added to this photo, count it a badge of honor.
A blessing.
Count it a badge of honor, because you are one of those men that Prime Minister just spoke about now in Biafran government. You are the men that are not ready to exercise fear, but you stand your ground to make sure evil does not strive. Because it did not say these men are available in Nigeria. It did not say these men are available in America. He said these men and women are available now in the Biafran government. So they will not watch and see evil strive inside the Biafran government. They will stand up and speak. They will stand up and open your eyes. They will stand up and tell you the truth. So as they stand up and tell you the truth and expose the evil, that is why they will come and call them traitors. Have they not called the Prime Minister a traitor? They have called him. Have they not called him kidnapper? They have called him. So didn't you hear Adadorama doing a video calling me and Ajare and Okenkere, our APM, kidnappers? Didn't you hear it? He said we pay people to kidnap and kill people in the homeland. Didn't you hear Adadorama say it? If you did not hear, go and ask her. She made a video. The video is there. The video is there. Everybody have watched. If you have not watched, go ask somebody. Ask your friend, please, can you send me that video where Adadorama made and said that Abarawa Sonny is a kidnapper, that he kidnapped. She called one person's name. I don't remember the name. I was even shocked. I didn't even watch the video because I didn't have time to listen to her nonsense. It was when General Commander of the Biafra Defense Forces were addressing the video. And then I heard them mentioning my name, that NGOZI has released attack dogs to come and impersonate the Biafran government officials and blackmail them and do propaganda by saying that they are kidnappers. And the Biafra Defense Forces were calling the names of the persons that they said that I kidnapped. And then Biafra Defense Forces were now putting her to a place to understand that I know nothing about the person they are talking about. And then Biafra Defense Forces were now telling and explaining to Biafrans the kidnap of the person that she was blackmailing me off, how it actually happened, and the people behind it. And you get to hear that it is the zoo terrorists of one Nigeria are behind the kidnapping. But what did you hear Adadorama do? Adadorama came and used it for brokers and said that me, Ajare, Okenkere, that we are the one that kidnapped the woman. So listen very well. These are the kind of people that are doing broadcasts for NGOZI or Abe Fulani, the psychiatric hospital woman. And then we had another one from South Africa. That one just came out very haggard, looking so distorted, and was shouting and said, they have arrested Akbarawa Sonny, they have arrested Okenkere, they have arrested Ajare, they have arrested a man that they are in Spain prison, that they dupe Nigerians of too much money of Biafrans. I said, and that they held them in Spain. They don't know. He was even saying he doesn't know where they're taking them to. You don't know where you're taking them to, but you're giving the news. And he said, if you have his number, if you have their number, if you are in the group with them, if you follow them, if you are looking at them and watching them on social media, unfollow them, leave them, because they are controlling you, they are picking you. I laugh. I say, hey! Ngurumiri at work. Ngurumiri at work. We did not see this kind of Ngurumiri since 2021. No? This one is the latest version of Ngurumiri that just came out in 2025. And we say, hey, Chukwokike, help us. So, for those of you that are coming out with these photos, putting names and faces as traitors, hey, it is a badge of honor, because we are actually doing what? we are actually the gatekeepers. We are blocking the terrorists that they send from Nigeria and UK and America to come and destroy Biafra government. So we are here, yes, You see our faces. We know they laugh. Look at our faces on this photo. Do we look like people that are laughing? No, we don't look faces. We don't smile. We are angry. So anyone that is coming, we cut your leg off there. So next time, when you sleep and wake up, you will know why our faces are like this. You see this baby where they here? I did not paint it though. Now real oh. So you can see me, the baby is real. So it's not Photoshop baby. For those that are looking for this kind of baby. And people with this kind of baby, they don't take nonsense. They are Mr. No Nonsense. And look at APM own, now Mr. No Nonsense pattern. Look at Ajare own. So we don't take nonsense. That is why we are flocking all of you, left, right, center. We flock all of you, and then you land yourself in a psychiatric hospital in Georgia for Madam NGOZI to give you people injection in the bum. When you finish taking the injection, maybe you catapult yourself back into bed. Yet your senses will not still come back. So let's go back to the people that said that the IOU loan is now a scam. Okay, see you later. So let's see the people that say that IOU loan is now a scam. And let's listen to them, how they were explaining IOU loan to us in convention. Then later you come back and ask them, how come you people adopted IOU loan and now you explain to us, and then after then you now tell the entire world that the same IOU loan that PM unveiled is now a scam. Between the IOU loan and you people, who be the scam? No, you not come be the scam. Now not come be the scam. Because the same mouth that you used to pronounce IOU loan in the convention is the same mouth that you now come back to come and say IOU loan is a scam. But IOU loan still exists. That means you people are actually the scam. Because Biafrans are keying into the IOU loan on a daily basis. They are lending the government and then waiting for Biafra to be fully liberated, where the government of Biafra will be fully implemented in the homeland, and then they will get their 100% interest lending back. Why? Because they support the Biafra government for us to get everything that we need. And mind you, this IOU loan initiative unveiled by the PM was to make sure our defense is properly intensified. To make sure that our defense, look at it there, our defense is properly intensified. Said, for this reason, the Biafra government is expanding its funding to enable the government sustain its defense. Defense. Look at the write-up from the Prime Minister there on the left-hand side. For this reason, the Biafra government is expanding its funding to enable the government sustain its defense. 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 You see, while all of you will be doing saga, making noise in the media, it's only truth that I will be using to do analysis to destroy all of you. I will not follow you to do saga. But what I will do is that anything that you bring out, I will go and look for the exact opposite of it that Prime Minister put in place. That is what I will be using. And I want the entire media team of the Biafran government not to jump into anything when you say NGOZI drop. Just wait for me until when I give you the clue on how to target it, you target it, yes. So that when you hold them on the blockers, they will run and scatter. You see, this morning I woke up and saw that they have gone to come and deceive some of you with reservation ticket for Donald Trump's inauguration. I'm coming to that one. Let me finish this one. I'm coming to say something there so that you will understand what is happening. That is why PM said, these good men that can stand the test of time have been found, and they are now in the Biafran government to make sure that evil does not strive, because they are not afraid to speak truth to deception and power and blackmail and slander and propaganda and deceit. Listen to the people that unveil IOU loan to you. Listen to them. They are the same people that say today that IOU loan is a scam. Listen to them.
through donation, whichever way you supported Biafra, please continue, do not give up. We do need the money to be able to do what we need to do. So the Bank of Biafra is inviting you to participate in a special IOU loan. Now, I'm taking my time so that all of you can see the website. That is our website. So you go into Biafra Government in Exile, and then you select IOU. And that's where the information lies. So I'm going to very briefly go through that. So when you arrive on this page, there is a helpline, and that helpline is answered within the four corners. So actually, sorry, I forgot to introduce somebody. Is Honorable Kalo here? Honorable Kalo, are you here? Yes. Oh, I didn't see you. Please give him a round of applause. He is absolutely behind this IOU, and we work together on it. Welcome, please. Welcome, Honorable Kalo. And so this telephone number is answered within 24-hour zone. So anytime you wake up in the morning, no matter wherever you are, and you want to participate, if you ring that number, somebody somewhere will answer your call and talk to you about IOU. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can send us an email, businessteam@biafranrepublicgovernment.org. Please note all of this so that you can get in touch. And I hear you ask, what is IOU loan? We've given you all the information. So the special IOU allows people, you, your friends, to lend money to the Biafran government. Biafran government guarantees full repayment of the loan lent to us, plus 100% interest. And there's also a very special gift for those that participated in this. The government will repay you when it's fully established in the homeland, and until then, partial or withdrawal is not allowed. We will reward you. We will keep your information very confidential. As I've said, there will be additional reward. Once it's been processed, a certificate will be issued to you by the business team, and some of you already would have received your certificates. Now, there are multiple categories of the loan. So if we start from the lowest, the minimum entry into this loan to the Bank of Biafra is $1,000 or 1,000 ejema. So if you invest between $1,000 and $5,000, you get a bronze certificate. If you invested between $6,000 and $10,000, you will receive a silver certificate. If you invest between $11,000 to $25,000, you will get a gold certificate. And I'm very proud to say that is the level many Biafrans aim to be. So please clap for everybody that participated, please. Absolutely wonderful. We are really, really honored, very, very honored and privileged. And then if you invested between $26,000 and $50,000, that is the platinum certificate. And diamond is $51,000 to $100,000, and then we have Californium, which is over $100,000. And I'm also say there are Biafrans who are also at that level. Please give them a clap offering. That is fantastic. This is what we do. This is what we do. God bless everybody that have participated, and I hope others after this declaration will participate. Now, the next level is
and I hope others after this convention will participate. Did you hear what she said? And I hope others after this convention will participate. That means the IOU is supposed to continue until we get full liberation of Biafra land, until we get everything that we need before we decide to stop it. She said, I hope after this convention, those that have not participated will come in and participate and will continue the IOU, because it has to continue until we get full sovereignty of Biafra land, until we get fully liberated from the zoo contraption. But what did they do after they came back from the convention? From their mouth, they said after the convention, everybody should continue the IOU. But now, after the convention, this is what they came out to tell you. They came out to tell you that the IOU is a scam. Look at it. I'm not the one that write it. Look at it there. The picture on the right-hand side. Now, when you listen to her, she said, Honorable Kelo, if you check this IOU awareness that we did last week, which this madam went and screenshotted this thing and then wrote that it is a scam. The person that we introduced as the director of the IOU was the Mr. Kelo that she called in that convention. Then now that Mr. Kelo is still here, that Director Kelo is still here to make sure the IOU do what? Continue to educate Biafrans. While this madam here, you cannot see this madam again. This madam has gone to do what? To join Madam Psychiatric Hospital for them to continue to write memo and tell you that the IOU is a scam. Madam that is making this video on the screen, if you have not gone to join Madam Psychiatric Hospital, why have you not come out to come and continue the IOU that Prime Minister put in place? So if you have not gone to join Madam Psychiatric Hospital and to also say that the IOU is a scam, why am I not seeing you coming to continue the promises that you gave Biafrans in the convention? That after the convention, the IOU loan will continue as Prime Minister instructed us. Where are you hiding? Are you a fickle-minded type that does not know how to determine your equilibrium when there is tempest, when there is confusion, when there is fire burning? So if you are fidgeting, moving from point A to point B, thinking of what to do, that means you still have a long way to go. Any man or woman that has grown beyond the age of 20-25 and cannot use her brain or his brain to determine what to do in his or her family or business or circumstances in life, when there is tempest, when there is confusion, when there is disagreement, when there is problem, hey, such person should not even be called human being. Such person should not even be given any responsibility to oversee in life, in a ministry or in any parastatals, because they will fail woefully. Just like many of you that PM gave important assignment to do. Today, you have all run to hide because you cannot stand the test of time. Listen to them. They promise you that after the convention, they hope and they are advising everyone that we will come back and continue the IOU loan. Ask them the question, where are they today? And why are they condemning the same IOU? Ask them.
So those are the categories. And then what are the creditor requirements? When Famadina and the Honorable Famadina, Honorable Kelo brought this idea to the business team, we wanted to sell it as a bond. But then as you all know, bond has so much issues around it. And that's why we've called this a special IOU loan. So it's very different from bond. And therefore we restricted it to Biafrans, and either by birth or by marriage. We've also restricted it to the friends and supporters of Biafra. The creditor must be at least 18 years of age, and yes, you are allowed to purchase multiple IOUs. When does it mature? The loan matures. All IOUs will mature when freedom is restored and Biafran government is fully established in the homeland. And until then, partial or full withdrawal is not permitted. So when you go online, all those information are there for you. And then we've given you the step 1 and step 2 and step 3 and step 4. All those things are the things I've already just covered. And then once all of that is done, that is a very simple form. Your details, who is your next of kin, are you a Biafran, your address, all your details are there on the form. And then if you have more than one next of kin, you need to complete that information. And again, The helpline is there. If you prefer for somebody to support you, please give us a call. And again, we've repeated the categories to enable you to understand. And then you'll ask you, how much do you want to give? And when you click that, it gives you the whole category, of how much you choose to give. And then you choose your method of payment. Are you paying by a card, PayPal, wire? All the payments are there. Are you paying by third party? Third party is where you give money to somebody to make the payment on your behalf. And once all of that is done, you need to acknowledge and accept. I hereby acknowledge that I read, I understood, and I agree to all the terms and conditions of this IOU loan contract. The act of this document, submitting this document, constitutes full and binding acceptance of this contract. And then you check it there, and once you've checked it, you submit. And as soon as you submit, a copy of the form will automatically hit your email address, and that's it. And then within 10 working days, if all goes well, your certificate will be issued to you. And then you just select this key and you make your payment. Dear Biafrans, we do need your support. Biafra needs your support. It isn't just about the declaration. It's beyond today. It's what you do, how you support us, that will make us pay our consultants and so many other consultants.
Listen to them all, hear them all. They say Biafra government needs so much money that we need all of you to continue to support. That is, it's not all about the convention. Now she talking with her mouth. That is all about the support that you're going to give to help us do what? Take care of the international, diplomatic, political recognition of Biafra, to help us defend Biafra land, to help us do everything to take us down to Biafra. Now for their mouth, they use the talk. As they come out from the convention, they change the story. See how they change the story here. They come to tell you, say, the same IOU, na scam. Person will change in policy and in decision based on situation where he find himself. Can that person be a leader? That is what Mandela was telling the American delegate when they asked him, why are you standing with these people? Person will change in policy because of waiting the offerer, because of the situation where he find himself, because of the changes that has occurred, because of the fact that you don't see prime minister. You change your position of what you had decided to do when prime minister was here. Because you don't see prime minister, they now go and bring you a new registration. They tell you abandon the Baltimore office that was unveiled in September 15, 2023 in Baltimore, USA. Which all of you rejoice and gather and unveil the office with prime minister. Person will change in policy now where you know say prime minister. Contact say that office is not the office that should be for Biafra government again. That they have to go to where? Psychiatric hospital in Georgia, where NGOZI is taking care of patients, to go and set up our own office. And all of you now follow our Zumbi 1, Zumbi 2, Zumbi 3. Zumbi 4, Zumbi 5, Zumbi 6, Zumbi 7, Zumbi 8, Zumbi 9, Zumbi 9, Zumbi 10. You follow, you go. Person will change in policy simply because they say don't go and touch anything in the defense. Don't go and touch anything in the finance. Don't go and touch anything in the website. Don't go and change anything wherever Prime Minister has kept it, wherever the government has kept it. It is just for us to make progress, to continue the template, to go with the lobbies and the attorneys that Prime Minister has set up for us before this time, because he did not set them up to come and look our faces. He set them up to come and carry the declaration document that we will get from the convention, then get to work, go and start going to the American Congress, talking to the American government, talking to the White House, talking to all the congressmen, making sure that Biafra is heard and discussed in those places, which is what we did not have the opportunity in 1967 to 70s. And now the opportunity have availed itself. Some of you want to use hatred, grief, and selfish interest to destroy the good template that the Prime Minister has set in place for the recognition and the total liberation of this Biafra. They watch all of you now. Because some people go soon come out for hospital, psychiatric room. They go run mad for main road. I don't know who will go carry them. Person will change in policy after the convention. Are you worried to be a leader?
There are lawyers, international lawyers, we need to bring on board. We need a lot more than is beyond today, is what you do, how you support us, that will make us pay our consultants and so many other consultants that need your support. Biafra needs your support. It isn't just about the declaration. It's beyond today, is what you do, how you support us, that will make us pay our consultants and so many other consultants. There are lawyers, international lawyers, we need to bring on board. We need a lot more than our brother Elias. If you pay him, we get him to coordinate. It's only your money that can help us to do this.
They say they need a lot more than Elias. But today, the same Elias that they said they need a lot more than Elias. So they appreciated the good work of Elias. Listen to them. They appreciated the good work of Elias. And they said they need a lot more than the Elias and what Elias has done now. So that means they want Elias to even do more. They want Elias to do more.
Fulani uses.
But now,
Fulani uses.
let me ask you. The people that said they appreciate what Elias did and they want Elias to do more. And that is why they are making sure the IOU stand so that they can have full hands on deck and on the table to do more, to give more support for Elias and the attorney so that they can be able to get the recognition of Biafra for us faster than expected. Today, the same people, listen to what they have to say about Elias. In the convention, they praise Elias and they say Elias is doing well. And Elias will have a lot more to do after the convention. And we need more brains, more things that will make Elias to work in a multiple way. As in, if Elias was working TikTok, 100 meters per second, they will want Elias to now increase the speed so that something that would have lasted for 1 hour will now last for 30 minutes to show how fast we are so eager to get the freedom. But now listen to who they now address the Elias after they come out from the convention. But then in the convention, they sang the praises of Elias. They said Elias is the best. Elias have done so great. Elias has taken us here. Elias has taken us there. Today, listen to what they say Elias is. Why? Because Elias came out to tell them that we have to follow the registration document of Biafran government in exile that took us to Finland. That document is what is on the system. We cannot change that document now. Everything that we have to do, we are doing it based on that registration document. We have to follow what is in that document. Your changes can occur later on, but not now. Because anything that you change now, you are already altering everything that is in the system and it does not match. It will not allow the ethics of the work to go and they cannot work smoothly. But today, because Elias said, you people are not doing the right thing, I'm cautioning you. They now call him criminal. Listen to them all.
Fighting with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Ex-BRGIE cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of ex-BRGIE cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Biafrans already stopped them on ex-BRGIE cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Biafrans already stopped them on their track. That is why they don't go. They can't move. ex-BRGIE cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Biafrans already stopped them.
In the name of trying to restore Biafra. In the name of trying to restore Biafra. So the only problem that you have with Elias now, that he has become a criminal, is because he is trying to restore the Biafra for you. He is trying to get recognition for Biafra for Biafrans. Not that he has come to rape you in your house, not that he has accosted you on the road and collected your money and your bags. Not that he has come to your psychiatric hospital to come and carry the psychiatric patients. Not that he has come to your hospital to come and rob the computers that you have, or to carry your bag, or to carry your shoe, or your lipsticks, or your eyelashes, or your sunglasses, or your lenses, or even your t-shirt, or your skirt and blouse. Not that he has come to carry your wig that you are wearing on the head. He did not come to carry your earring or your nose ring, or even your leg ring, or your navel ring, or all the rings that you wear all over your body. Elias did not come to carry anything in your house or steal anything. The lobbyists and the attorneys, they did not come to carry anything in your house. The only crime that he committed is because he is ready to carry the mandate that Prime Minister gave him, which is the only legal entity to carry the Biafra recognition to the White House of America, to the Congressman House of America. That is the only reason why this woman is calling Elias criminal. Listen to her. It is from what she said. That they are parading to do what? To restore Biafra. Not that they are parading to come to her house to come and rob her, or to take a moi moi, or take a pot of rice, or pot of beans, or pot of porridge. No. It's only because they are trying to do what? To get Biafra recognition for you. Have you ever seen when someone will go mad, that someone has come to volunteer his life, to sacrifice his time and energy to work for you, so that you will get Biafra restored? So you have now become the prime enemy of the Biafra. Because why must this lobbyist be the one to come and get it for us? That is the only problem. Hey!
In the name of trying to restore Biafra, ex-BRGIE cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Biafrans already know. Ex-BRGIE cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra. Biafrans already stopped them on their ex-BRGIE cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra.
In the name of trying to restore Biafra. Not that he stole anything from any of you. Just because he decided to now put himself on the line to help you restore Biafra. He is a criminal. But in the convention, he was not a criminal. You people sang his praises. Hey, Elias, 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 Elias. People sang his praises in the convention. Hey, Elias, 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 Elias. Now, after the convention that is supposed to start his work, because he has decided to start his work and to do it according to the way PM gave him, he has become a criminal because of getting ready to do his work. That is the only problem. He did not steal any other thing, just because of coming to do what? To get Biafra recognition for you. He has become a criminal. Chai, Alumero. Listen to this one. This one sang the praises of Elias there.
Pay our consultants and so many other consultants. There are lawyers, international lawyers, we need to bring on board. We need a lot more than our brother Elias. If you pay him,
we need a lot more than brother Elias. So you appreciate him so much for the good that he has done. So we need a lot more than him, so that he can do triple of what he has been doing in 1 minute. But now he has become a criminal because of volunteering to work for you people. Just because of that, hey, black people, Ndisiochi, black people. Na problem. Na the same black people. Even as someone that is not from your place is coming out to sacrifice his life, to sacrifice his time and energy to help you to get Biafra recognition, you are coming out to fight the same person and call the person a criminal. His criminality is not that they came to rob you or pick anything in your house or stop you on the road or send terrorists to pick you. His criminality is only to do what? Only to do what? Only to come and work for Biafra recognition.
What you do, how you support us, that will make us pay our consultants and so many other consultants. There are lawyers, international lawyers we need to bring on board. We need a lot more than our brother Elias. If you pay him, we get him to coordinate. It's only your money that can help us.
If we pay him, we get him to coordinate. You people pay him now and get him to coordinate, and then you call him a criminal because of trying to coordinate, because of coordinating for you, because of working for you. Hey, hello, Meru. Hello.
Was to do this. So I appeal to everybody, both here and at home and abroad. We do need your support at this stage. Please participate in an IOU. Please purchase the property. Even some of the people who have actually invested in the property or that have invested in IOU are elected for that money to be put towards their property. So whichever combination you want, do get in touch with us. Thank you so much. God bless you all. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Thank you so much.
You see them? They sang All Hail Biafra. They sang and they praised everything. But when they came out from there, the same Elias that they sang his praises, hey, Elias became the criminal. They now brandish him criminal. Why? Because he refused to bow down to their threat and their pressure. He refused to allow strife to take place, deceit, deception, evil to take place in the government of Biafra. Alu. Alu mere. Alu meru.
That's all. Like rapture, we dey take place. We tell the one what to vibes. Biafra galant over the Telugu. Over the Telugu. That's all. Like rapture, we dey take place. We tell the one what to vibes. Biafra galant over the Telugu. Over the Telugu. What to vibes. Biafra galant over the Telugu. Over the Telugu. Josh and Abikondo, what to vibes. Biafra galant over the Telugu. Over the Telugu. That's all. Like rapture, we dey take place. We tell the one you know the look fair. And Josh and Abikondo, what to vibes. Biafra galant over the Telugu. Over the Telugu. That's all. Like rapture, we dey take place. We tell the one you know the look fair.
Thank you so much.
And Josh and Abikondo, what to vibes. Biafra galant over the Telugu. Over the Telugu. That's all. Like rapture, we dey take place. We tell the one you know the look fair.
Okay, we are back from the convention. We just had to visit the convention in Lati to go memory lane, to ask you, the people that praised Elias, the people that did education for us on IOU, they have come back to change their policies against the Biafra Defense Forces, against the Biafra government, and they're now telling you that the same IOU that was unveiled in Lati Convention that we just finished, that it is a scam. The same people, these same people that you saw there, they came back to now say it is a scam, coming from their boss lady, Madam NGOZI. Madam NGOZI. So, they did not just stop there. They went as far as saying that the Biafra Defense Force that was unveiled in 2023, Helsinki, that it is now also what? Sabo, scam, criminals, that they do not represent them. Anything that they see that does not go the way they want it, they tell you that it is scam. When they say you should bow down to them, you refuse. Oh, you have become scam. Kneel down to them, you refuse. You have become scam. That is how far it goes. So look at the Biafra Defense Forces.
Fight against Nigeria is with everything in us. Everything. And that's why we're defeating them. And those of you who do not want to be part of Biafra, pack your bag and leave Biafraland. I'm telling you, it is not going to be very conducive for you. Those of you who have been sabotaging Biafra from the time immemorial, it will not be very, very conducive. Pack your bag and go. I am telling you the fact. The people of Biafra has risen up and nothing will stop them.
Our focus as a government is to make sure that we secure our land, make sure that our military, our army, our resistance fighters are funded, make sure that we provide them with enough sophisticated weapon, enough material to protect our women and our children. The thing as a government, what we are doing is to make sure that our people are not getting killed like other people in Nigeria are getting killed. It is the responsibility of this Biafra government. And that responsibility we are going to take till the day of the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra.
Let me tell you, we have just started. We will burn Nigeria down. To protect our people, protect our land, we will burn them down. Yes. And after that, that's how we come. I want you to understand that if you want peace, you prepare for war. Yes. What I've seen for the past 2 years is nothing to write home about. It's not anywhere in the media. Our people are being butchered, head chopped off by the people who are supposed to be protecting those people. The people they call governors in the southeast part of Biafra has become the tools.
This is the Biafra national anthem.
This is why the title of this very program is tagged, "Did you guys dissolve Biafra Defense Forces, Biafra Army, inside the convention while they were fighting war?" Do you guys now understand the title of my program now? The title of this very broadcast is, "Did you guys dissolve Biafra Defense Forces, Biafra Army, while war was ongoing in Biafralands, inside the convention?" These Biafra Defense Forces were unveiled in Helsinki, October 2023. Now, when NGOZI came back from convention, this is what she did. She said that the Biafra Defense Forces that were unveiled in 2023, October, does not represent her because she is now in charge. That the logo that the Biafra Army, Biafra Defense Forces are using is not good for her. She is going to form her own logo, form her own army, form her own navy, form her own air force, form her own police, do recruitment. She brought out recruitment form. She made an announcement that she is doing recruitment, that all of you should go and apply. She gave you phone number and email. She also gave you people that she's coming up with ID card. She gave you a sample of the ID card, posted it out for all of you. So this is the sample of the ID card of the Biafra Defense Forces. She also came up with Biafra Defense Forces code. She also came up with Biafra Defense Forces salary bank account. She said she's going to be paying them salary, and the salary will go direct to the account. And this account is domiciled in one Nigerian terrorist government bank, where they have their NIN, the BVN, their photos and information all documented there, so that if one Nigeria wants to get them, they can get them from the information of their NIN, their BVN, and every information in their bank account, because every information is connected there to your family members, starting from your children, your next of kin, your mother, your father's name, your siblings, and your address and home, and everywhere that you're going. Everything is connected there. Are you getting the point? So she said she's going to do salary for the Biafra Defense Force that she's going to form. Then she will give them ID card. When they now walk and see Fulani terrorists or see police or army or Air Force or Navy, where they will arrest you or they accost you or you are fighting with them, you see them, you will now remove Biafra ID card and then show them and say, "Hey, this is my Biafra ID card. Oh, I am the one that is fighting the zoo. I am the one that is calling you terrorists. So I am presenting the Biafra ID card to show you that I am officially fighting you, the zoo terrorists of one Nigeria." Then the zoo will now embrace you and say, "Oh, welcome, good servant, for fighting the Biafra Defense Forces." This is what is called mental disangbo. Mental disangbo. And this is the ID card that she projected. And the person that designed and brought out this sample and model ID card was Biafra Express. And then I wrote a memo and warned him, because all of you will come out in the media when you hear NGOZI say she want to do Biafra ID card. The next thing you go and design ID card, AI sample, and then you bring it to the media and post. You help NGOZI to carry it and to carry a narrative. NGOZI carried the ID card that she posted. Boom. Circulated it and said, "This is the sample, this is the ID card of Biafra Defense Forces. This is what it's going to look like. Everybody should come and see." Oh, I warned Biafra Express. All of you that is doing one thing or another to help NGOZI to destroy everything that Prime Minister built, simply because you want to garner view, you want to be relevant, you want to have many people watching your YouTube channels, you want to have many people watching your Facebook, you want to have many followers. so that at the end of the day, when you are checking your monetization, you will gain enough money. You are destroying yourself. You are not destroying something. You are destroying yourself. Because majority of you have families in the homeland, and some of you may even be in the homeland doing this nonsense. When the Zoo terrorists come against you, NGOZI cannot help you. NGOZI will not help you. The few numbers of Biafrans that have been massacred in Osu recently, has NGOZI even come out to make a live broadcast when it happened, or to even host emergency space when it happened, or to even write anything to address it? No, I was the one that came out to address it. Later on, the APM came out to address it and then release official memo. NGOZI cannot help you. So all of you that is helping NGOZI, peddling the narrative that she's coming up, you are doing yourself more harm than good. You are not doing so new. Continue to be making money on social media, monetize all your platforms is not my problem, because I am not monetizing any platform. I am not getting any super chat. As you are watching me now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the media platforms, can you see the option of super chat? I am asking all of you. Can you see the option of super chat? Can you click on that YouTube or the Facebook or TikTok where you are watching, or Twitter? Can you see where you can donate money to give Sonny? You cannot. Because that is not the reason why I am here. It's not to monetize the platform. That is my problem. It is to stand the test of time and pass the message, so that all of you that want to destroy what was built will not be able to destroy it. Some of you that are like looking for what is trending. All of you that is looking for what is trending at the moment, to carry it and make it fly. Remember that, as you are doing it, you are destroying your Biafra. You are destroying yourself. You're not destroying Sonny, you're not destroying Ajare, you're not destroying Okechukwu Nkere, the APM, you're not destroying any of the cabinet members. You are destroying yourself. So, I ask the question again. Did you people actually do what? Did you people actually, or did NGOZI actually dissolve these Biafra Defense Forces? Because while the convention was going on, these Biafra Defense Forces has been in battlefield from the 26th till after convention finished, and even 2 weeks, they were still in battle. That is why you did not see the commanders speaking online with video from 26th of November to after convention and a week and two. You did not see them speaking because they were too busy in the battlefield to even come and address anything in the media. So I'm asking you people, did you people actually dissolve this Biafra army when NGOZI came to the stage and said she hereby dissolved the Biafra government? I'm asking a question. Did you dissolve the Biafra government that is in the battlefield, that was fighting to defend motherland, and you are seated in the convention drinking wine, while the Biafra government is in the bushes fighting to defend motherland? Some of you don't even understand the implications of somebody standing up in the convention to say he's dissolving a government when there is no proper resolution and act adopted to do it the right way. First and foremost, you are dissolving every arms and structure of the government. So that means the Biafra Defense Forces that were officially on duty, you stand up and you say you dissolve them. While they are yet still on duty, you say you have dissolved them. When you say you dissolve the government, you are dissolving all the arms of the government. You dissolve the defense, you dissolve the finance, you dissolve the logistics, you dissolve the transportation, you dissolve the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you dissolve the Prime Minister, you dissolve yourself, you dissolve the entire cabinet. I'm asking a question because some of you just listen to something and then you don't go back to in-depth analysis to understand the implications of what you do. That's why I asked, did you, NGOZI, actually dissolve the Biafra army while they were in the battlefield fighting? Did you actually dissolve the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which was the body that gave you the power to be able to carry out the convention in Finland? Because without the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Biafra liaison offices in Finland that became the organizer of the Biafra Convention does not have the legitimacy to stand without the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So did you now dissolve the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and then you dissolve the Biafra liaison offices, which comes out as their branch and bodies? Did you also now dissolve the registration of the government that is registered in the American justice system? Did you also dissolve, because when you say you dissolve the government, that means you dissolve everything that has to do with the government. So you dissolve the Biafra government attorneys and the lobbyists. Then you also dissolve the contract that these attorneys and lobbyists has with the Biafran government from 2024 to 2025, which the contract has not even gone up to 7 months. So you dissolve the government, you dissolve the contract, you dissolve everything. You dissolve all the diplomatic engagement that the Prime Minister has already had with the American congressmen, the American speaker, the American senators, that the APM, the finance minister, has gone so far to create. You dissolve the legal entity that the American Justice Department told us after our registration that they have recognized the Biafran government in exile registration as the only legal entity, to stand to represent the United States of Biafra for the recognition of Biafra. Did you dissolve? Do you know the implications of this dissolution and dissolve that you people were talking about, and you people took it just like a child's play? Because in that convention, we had the American think tank groups, we had the international lobbyists and attorneys, we had other countries that came that we signed treaties, emerging nations of countries that are also fighting to get their full sovereignty like us. And then other countries that were as well looking up to us to come into allegiances and sign treaties with us. So did you now dissolve all those countries' allegiances? So wait, to make I ask you now one question. So the Biafran government signed treaties with Eritrea in the convention and the Ambazonia. After they finished signing the treaties, and after they finished doing the declaration and adopting the declaration document, and after they also finish unveiling the Constitution, which the Constitution was not voted upon and adopted. I played a video here yesterday where Prime Minister said the Constitution will be voted upon and adopted by all the Biafran delegates that will be available in the convention. NGOZI scuttled that chances and opportunity for all of you to do what? To vote and adopt the Constitution of Biafra. None of you voted, none of you adopted, none of you knew anything, none of you sought to know how far or whatever went. So the question is, did you actually dissolve the Biafra defense forces that were in the battlefield? Did you actually dissolve the Biafra defense forces that were in the battlefield? While they are in the battlefield, you dissolved them. You collected power of legitimacy from them, from acting as a government armed forces. Then the Eritrean document that you signed, after you dissolved the government, don't you know that the the treaty that you now sign with them, since you have dissolved the government, that the treaty is no more valid because you have dissolved the government. According to you, with your mental disambo that you have. The treaty that you signed with Ambazonia, the treaty that you signed with Eritrea, after you say you dissolve the government, don't you know that you have dissolved that treaty, that treaty is no more valid? The declaration document that you adopted at the end of the day, the declaration that you even did after you finish, you say you dissolve the government. You have dissolved everything that happened there to your mental capacity. You dissolve everything that happened there. All the time we wasted there, everything that we did, you have dissolved everything. You see, we thank God that everybody there were not mad as you. Because if they were all as mad as you, we will not have this Biafra coming this far. Yes. That is why I thank God for the message of PM, that when good men keep quiet, that evil will strive and they will destroy everything. So for the fact that good men have not decided to keep quiet, you will not be able to destroy everything.
I want to let you know that the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence of good men, the evil men will always strive. Nigeria have shown to be evil for decades, and in all this evil of Nigeria, the good men have always been terrified, fear, and they remain silent for many years. Today, many good men have risen up, and they are all in Biafra government in exile.
They have always been terrified, fear, and they run away. We have those lily-livered ones in the Biafran government. They are terrified and they are full of fear. They don't want NGOZI to tell them, I sack you. As if NGOZI employed them and is paying them salaries. Because of fear of losing position. Because of fear of not being recognized and not being called ministers and secretaries in the government. They have kept quiet to swallow shit, poo-poo. So, we are not going to back down. Listen to me. Because we have to move. We have to continue. So, let us go to something else. We will soon be rounding up. Now, this is where I woke up to see something today. You see, yesterday, which happened to have been 13th of January, the Ambazonia Newsline wrote this announcement here. And they said that breaking news, the Ambazonia Newsline can authoritatively confirm that Ambazonia receives historic invitation to U.S. presidential inauguration. In a groundbreaking development, the president-elect team has extended an official invitation. Now, the intriguing thing here is that after NGOZI have sat down to see this news, and she has not seen that APM release any news about this coronation and swearing in of Donald Trump, the new president of America. What did NGOZI do? For NGOZI to be able to garner audience and to gain sympathy and to also deceive Biafrans with the same pattern of the Nigerian politicking style. What did NGOZI do? This is what NGOZI did. Let me show you what NGOZI did. NGOZI now had to play to the minds of Biafrans. By doing what? By going to also generate something that will keep Biafrans busy. Because Biafrans want to see something now. Biafrans were asking, where is our own? Where is our own? Why is our own not coming? Oh, see, Ambazonia are going to attend the coronation of Donald Trump. Where is our own? Now, NGOZI went and brought this thing and put on the screen for them and said, thank you for signing up to attend the official swearing-in ceremony of President Donald Trump and Vice President Vance on 20th January. We look forward to seeing you at this historic event. And then her media team now carried it and started making it the rounds. If you check the media, you will see that they have circulated it everywhere. NGOZI had to do this to play on the minds of Biafrans. Now, I want to show you people now that this thing that NGOZI put here is something that I myself can sign up. Now, the first question you should ask here is, when Ambazonia posted this their news, did you see Ambazonia post their ticket, their official ticket online? Or even this screenshot of somebody that go to sign up for the event? Did you see them post it online? No, they only write this thing, Tikina, they went back and rest. But somebody that want to use emotional blackmail to control the minds of people, which is the pattern that Nigerian politicians do. Nigerian politicians will now come and look at and see and follow up your comment section and see what you are yearning for, what you are wailing, what you are longing to have, what is lacking in the community, and what is actually the pressing need that you are asking for as Nigerians. They will now come and then look for that thing, use it to play politics against you that time of the political campaign. If it is water that the people are complaining of in that area, they will come and do one pipe-borne water facility that time. If it is electricity, they will come and change one transformer that time to make sure there is electricity that time in that community. If it is road, they will come and amend just one road, one lane, just to do what? To be able to cajole you people into believing that this is what they are coming to do for you. It is the same pattern, the same thing that NGOZI played again on the minds of gullible Biafrans. And you know what? When you come here, you check this post, you see? I made something and then I explained something to Biafrans. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa only posted out his great achievement in American Congress afterwards, not before he even goes to do it. Acting Prime Minister is using the same pattern. Now, this is the link to Donald Trump's inauguration invitation, which NGOZI is using to deceive all of you. Here it is. Oh, I'm going to click it. This is what NGOZI screenshotted and showed to all of you, right? This is what NGOZI screenshotted and posted, and all of you now went and goes clapping. Now, if you click this link here, as you click the link, it has taken you to this place. Have you seen this? As you click that link now, it has taken you here. You now see RSVP to official swearing-in ceremony of President Donald J. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance, which the event is on what? 20th of January, 2025, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. All you have to do is You see the thing? They say, you are hereby formally invited to attend the official swearing-in ceremony of Donald J. Trump and Vice Pence on 25, blah, 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 in Washington, D.C. 8 years to the day after being sworn in as the 45th president, Donald J. Trump makes a triumphant return to the very same steps to deliver a second inaugural address. Come and stand shoulder to shoulder with thousands of your fellow Americans and witness history. Fill out the form below to reserve your spot and receive critical inauguration update. Now, the hear fill out the form below to reserve your spot and receive critical inauguration update. Here alone does not even mean that you will even have the official ticket to be there. But just fill the form and then reserve the spot, and then you keep on receiving critical inauguration update. You may only register up to 2 RSV per mobile number per event. All RSVPs are subject to first come, first serve. So if the slot is already taken, if you go, you will not get it. Now, this is where you have to fill the form. After you fill the form and finish, you put your first name, you put your last name, you put your email address, you put your phone number, you put your zip code, you put your state in America, any of the states you select. Then you put how many numbers of attendees. You click here. Are you a robot? Yes or no. You click register. The next thing, you will get a verification code to your phone number that you put here. After you get the verification code to the phone number you put, the next thing that will come out, you put the code there. The next thing that will come out on your screen is this confirmation that thank you, you have done. Thank you. Here, thank you for confirming your RSVP. This is what NGOZI did and then brought it to come and deceive all of you. Have I not shown you how to do it now? Go to my Twitter page and click on this link. If you are in America, use American phone number. When you fill your name finish, put American phone number there and then do it. Whether you will not get the same confirmation message. You will get the same confirmation message. You don't need to pay any money to do it. It's because I'm not using American number. If I'm using American number, I will put my phone number there. If I put my phone number here now, if I happen to be in America with American phone number, put my phone number here now, I will get the confirmation code. The thing will come. Okay, let me just do something so that people will understand me. Now I put my name. I want you guys to say something. You guys should be watching. Then I put my phone number. I'm going to put my phone number of my country here since I don't have American phone number. But I want you to say something so that you understand me very well. If I were to put American phone number, the thing will open now. The code will come to my phone. But since I'm going to use my country phone number, the code may not come. So I'll put my phone number now. Plus 238 936 0876. Now I come to zip code. I choose the state. Let me choose Alaska or American Samoa. Then coming down here, how many attendees? I put 1 attendee. I click here. Are you a robot? I'm not a robot. I click register. There is error. Where is the error? My phone number. Okay. I'll correct the phone number again. Okay, they say this phone number has already been used. Okay. So now, as this phone number has already been used, I use another phone number that is different. This one has already been used. Okay, I'm going to put another one. I confirm I'm not a robot. I click here, register. Okay, this phone number now is invalid. Let me get another phone number. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not a robot. I go. Error. The error may be coming because I've tried several times. Now, by the time I try and this thing open, the next thing that I will get, okay, wait, I'm going to use another number that will still go. I want people to see something so that you see practical, so that you understand what I am saying. 936 457. I'm not a robot. Register. Error. Maybe it's because my phone number is not American number. Now, by the time I put American number here now, the next thing that this thing will take me to is for me to put the code. It's for me to put the code. Wait, I'm going to look for one American number and put here now. I just want this place to walk past so that you people will see something. Let me put one American number now. Let me put American number here. I'm going to put one American number. Wait. I'm going to put one American number so that you guys will see what I mean. Aha. Okay. I think somebody wants to give me number. Hello. Okay. Wait. Let me put. Thank you. So that means Biafrans are keying in. 404. 3. Okay. 1-404 6632-493. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Register. Still showing me error. Maybe because I've tried several times. I think it's showing me error. Yeah. One has come. What was the code? No, don't. Okay, give me the zip code. 3. 3. I'm there. 302. 36. To where? Where now? 30236, right? Is it Georgia? Okay. No, don't worry. The address will not be needed. It's just the phone number is same. Check the phone number. 1. Oh, should I start with plus? Oh, they say this one has already been used. Yeah, it's in Georgia now. It's in Georgia. Okay, maybe because I've tried it several times, because I've done it in my phone before now. Yeah, don't worry. It's error in the system. Many people are loading. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Thank you so much, the caller. It's just to explain to you people, because I did it in the morning, and when I put all the information here complete, the next page that came out to me was to show what? To put the confirmation code that is sent to my phone number. And then, because my number was not American number, I could not put the confirmation code. So, if you follow this same process, You will do this thing, and the next place that you find yourself is here. This is what you get. You get this confirmation that will tell you, thank you for confirming your RSVP. This is what your madam did. Hey, hello, Mero. Biafrans don't suffer. Biafrans don't suffer. This is what your madam did, oh. Okay, I think I recorded the one I was doing on phone. Let me see if I still have it. I can bring it up here now and show Biafrans. Okay. Yeah. I think I found it. Yes. Let me bring this one. Let me bring this one that I recorded that I did on phone. Yes. It's good to have backup. When I did this very last one, I did a screen record. Let me bring the screen recording so that Biafrans will see it. Yes. I'm coming. I'm coming. 1 minute. 1 minute. It's loading. One minute, it's loading. 1 minute. It's loading. 1 minute. Loading. Loading. Okay. I think I can find it here now. Let me share the screen from here so that Biafrans can see it. Okay. This is. Now, I want all of you to look. I believe you are all seeing the screen. You're watching the screen, oh? You watch the screen, right? You are seeing what I'm doing there on the screen. Let me confirm that I'm seeing it from the. studio. Okay, fine. It's coming out. I'm seeing it on the Twitter as I'm watching. Yes. Just be watching what I am doing on the screen there. This is what I was doing. How I'm feeling everything there. Just watch. You see? I put my name, I put my email, I'll put my phone number. You will see everything. Just be watching. Just be watching. Watch it and see. Watch it and see. Oh. Watch it and see. I put zip code. I choose the state of Alaska. I confirm that I'm not a robot. I click register. You see, they told me first there was problem. Then I went down to see the phone number. I changed the phone number. There you go. Can you see that? Now, I waited for the verification code that will come to my phone number. Can you see that? When I put this verification code that comes to my phone number now, the confirmation message is what I will get. And that confirmation message is what? That thank you for making your reservations. I've done my reservations and it is what? Chikina. Are you people getting the point now? Are you people getting the point now? When you just finish what I did there now, the next thing that you will get is this message. That was the last step, just for me to put that code that will be sent to my phone to confirm that I am the owner of the phone number. When I put the code, this is the next message that will come out on my screen. And I will screenshot it and come and post to all of you and say, thank you for signing up to attend the official swearing-in ceremony of President Donald J. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance on January 20th. We look forward to seeing you at this historic event. What has changed here now? The real people that have actually gotten their ticket to go to this place, you don't see them coming to make noise in the media. You don't see them coming to make noise in the media. But because Biafrans long to see their recognition, they long to see their government, they long to see everything in order, any psychiatric patient that now wakes up and enters the media and brings anything to come and deceive Biafrans, Biafrans will be carried away. So Biafran people, this is how NGOZI came about this thing that you see here. This is how she came about this thing that she has posted to all of you. Prime Minister does not make noise before he go out for official assignment in American Congress. You have not also seen the APN on any of his official assignments that he goes to the Congress, that he will come and make noise and then announce it first before he goes. No, you will only sit down. You wake up, you sleep, and then you see miracle. All you see on the media is that Prime Minister will write and publish. The Finance Minister, NGOZI Orabueze, Dr. Bryson, Pharmacist Diana, Honorable Love Akubundo, Honorable Adazion, Honorable Adaize. He will now write, and say, all these people, they were in this place to represent the Biafran government. They presented this, they presented this, they presented this, they presented this. You see the photos, you see the videos. Never a time will you see that he will come and make pre-announcement before they actually go and do what they have to do. This is the kind of government that has been. So, all of you should go and cross your leg. Just go and cross your leg. Get palm wine and drink and relax yourself. And then watch to that day. Watch to that day and see the miracle of God play out. Watch to that day and see how God will do his work. If you have followed Prime Minister very well before now, you forget sense. It's not that NGOZI will wake up today and start telling you that the way Prime Minister has been doing it has been the wrong way, has been the bad way, that she's the one that has the right template and the right way to do it. And then you start jumping. Now, there is something I have not brought for you people to see. For you people to understand and know that NGOZI actually wanted to be in charge and to have our own government to ourselves and to be the one to control things, to see that she nullifies everything that Prime Minister put in place. That is why at the first instance, you saw her dissolving the government unconstitutionally, which means you try to dissolve the Prime Minister, you try to dissolve the entire cabinet, you try to dissolve the Biafra Defense Forces, the armed wing that are fighting to defend Biafra land. You try to dissolve even the contract that we had with the attorneys and lobbyists, which the contract still have long term. The registration document that is domiciled in the American justice system, you say you are dissolving the government and then you are dissolving it also. You are also dissolving the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is heading all the Biafra license. So you're also dissolving every diplomatic connection and ties that we have had, because when you say you dissolve a government, you have dissolved everything. The treaty and the signing of document that we had with Ambazonia and Eritrea, you say you dissolve it. You also went ahead to say you dissolve the declaration that you say you did on the 29th. You dissolve it. After you have done the declaration, you now stand and say you dissolve this government. That means you dissolve that declaration. You now also came and then you say you dissolve the ratification of that result of that 517 delegates that voted and adopted and ratified the result of the referendum. You now dissolve all of them, dissolve everything, dissolve the constitution that you said you showcased to Biafran people, dissolve everything that was done there null and void. Dissolve the prime minister, dissolve yourself. The worst part is that you will want to dissolve the arm wing, the Biafra Defense Forces, that is fighting in the battlefield while you are in the convention pulpit, shouting that you dissolve. You are dissolving that very arm wing, that Biafra Defense Forces that are fighting. They are in the battlefield fighting that very time. You are dissolving them while they are sacrificing their lives for the entire nation. So this is why she came as far as telling you that the IOU loan is a scam, because she knew what she was. She knew where she was going. The IOU loan that was unveiled by the Prime Minister, she came and told you is a scam, that it doesn't represent our own government, so that it will scare many people away from going to invest in the IOU and continuing to do what they had wanted to do for the IOU. She also went about to tell you that the Biafra Defense Forces that were unveiled in Helsinki, October 2023, that they do not represent her. That means they are scam. They are saboteurs. They are criminals. So they don't represent her. She will unveil her own. A new Biafra logo of the USB Biafra Defense Force will be released soon, because this one does not represent her, because she is in charge. Now you have seen it very clear. That is why she also released her ID card for Biafra Defense Forces. She released what again? Biafra Defense Forces code. She also released bank account and salary that will be domiciled in Nigeria. She also released a strategy of decentralizing the Biafra Defense Forces, which is the one that she's going to recruit. She has even gone into the recruitment. She's doing a recruitment because she has a different agenda. So now, today, she has come out to show you officially that she has gone to register her own government. Prime Minister registered and unveiled the BRGIE, and now she has come to tell you it is irrelevant. She is registering her own government. The same thing that you saw Emeka Livingstone and Victor Obanobe and Juliet and all those ones that can go up and say the Biafra office in Baltimore was ghost and fake. The same thing DOS also did when they heard that we have unveiled our Baltimore office. They said it is fake. They want to also go and open their own, because he has gone to go and register our own now. So now, Prime Minister had unveiled what? Prime Minister had unveiled the BRGIE as the only registered entity for this government. I want to show you something so that all of you will understand. I don't come here to do propaganda and saga. This is Prime Minister in 2024, that Biafra government in exile is officially registered in the Biafra, in the American Department of Justice, officially registered as the entity for Biafra independence. Prime Minister registered. NGOZI has come to register her own differently now. This is the same BRGIE that made this possible. Biafra Republic Government in Exile rallied support for Biafra recognition in Washington, D.C. with historic meetings. Support for the Biafran cause. During their discussion, the Congressman Smith reiterated his support for the Biafran cause. emphasizing a willingness to collaborate with BRGIE. His awareness of Biafra issues predates the current lobbying campaigns and reflects a deep commitment to the Biafra Republic government in exile. Everything, this is what Prime Minister did for Biafra Republic government in exile, which is the only body that is recognized by American Justice Department as the only legal entity. Now, I want you people to come. You see this mouth order praise Prime Minister. This person that they call mouthpiece of the cause, her real name is mouth order. She praised Prime Minister when Prime Minister unveiled this registration of the Biafra Republic government in exile as the legitimate entity recognized by U.S. Justice Department for Biafra recognition. This mouth order promoted and uplifted our spirit for what Prime Minister did. But today, this mouth order, you will see her with NGOZI flacking off all the effort that PM put in place. See them all, see all of them all. I want you people to see all of them all. Now, this is NGOZI. NGOZI said, Prime Minister gaining world recognition. BRGIE representatives under His Excellency PM meet with U.S. Speaker and explain the Biafran government role. This was in September 12, 2024. This is when NGOZI is praising the Biafran Republic government in exile that PM registered. Today, this very Biafran Republic government in exile and everything that PM has done has become shambles. It is our own registration that is the authentic now that she wants to use. She doesn't want to use that one of PM. Now, this is her glorifying and telling the entire world, breaking, Omego, U.S. Justice Department approves BRGIE under PM Simon Ekpa as the only legal entity for Biafra restoration. God bless Biafra leaders, PM Simon Ekpa and Oyendu Mazenam Kano. Today, where is she? Today, this is the person that is telling you that everything that Prime Minister put in place is calm and shambles. Today, she is telling you that this registration document that PM put is null and void. Because, why? Because the lobbyists have decided not to be moved, not to be afraid and to run away from the legal ethics of the American Justice Department. Because the lobbyists and attorneys of Biafran government were standing on this registration document which binded them together with the Biafran people. Without this registration document in the U.S. Justice Department of America, there is nothing that binds the legal system or the attorney or any legal body that we contract to do Biafran recognition for the Biafran people. So the lobbyists and attorneys now say, this is the contract that binds us together with the legality of what we are doing. We cannot come and abandon it now, not even and not especially when Prime Minister is in detention, answering questions for the same registration that we did, answering questions for the same cause that we are fighting for. What they would rather do now is to hold down the tempo, not to betray the Prime Minister at this time. Because abandoning the Prime Minister at this time, going for a different registration document at this time, is betraying the Prime Minister. I'm leaving him halfway. It's like taking him to the river. You say you're going to escort him. On getting to the road, you now abandon him and then you start running away. And when they ask you, where is the registration document of BRGIE that is backing up your claim that you are the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, they will come back to the system, they will look for it, they will not see it. So you will now be making false claims. Do you people remember what IPOB Nigeria did? IPOB Nigeria came and removed the registration of IPOB in the system that was on Onyendu's name, our supreme leader, when he was facing court trial. They went and removed his name as the leader. Listen, they removed his name as the leader of IPOB. they put another person, so that they will frustrate the man, so that by the time he now claims or tells the court that he is the leader of IPOB, that the document is fully registered, they will tell him, present the document. They will now go and bring the document of registration. They will now see that you are impersonating, that you are not signatory to anything, that your name is no more on the system. So that means you are lying to the court, and that will implicate the supreme leader. It is the same thing that you see another person replicating what the IPOB One Nigeria did to Onyendu. That is why she's coming up with another document of registration, different. So that if they now say, oh, are you the leader of a Biafran government in Israel? He will say yes. They will say, tender the document. This woman now will not go and bring the document of BRGIE that is recognized by the US Justice Department system. She will now go and bring this nonsense that she has done now. These are new madness that is happening in Georgia, this thing. She will now go and bring this one now. And then the court will say, Prime Minister, this, your registration was done or came out on the system on the 13th of January 2025. So how come that you are claiming that you are the Prime Minister of the Biafran government in Israel that was fully instituted and registered in the American Justice Department since June or July or August of 2024? Prime Minister will now carry his hand. Prime Minister will now carry his hand and put on the head like this and say, oh, who did this to me? Oh, this is what my Prime Minister will be doing. Prime Minister will now be doing like this. Oh, who did this to me? Oh, put me on the big screen now. What's in the app? Prime Minister will say, oh, who did this to me? Oh. By that time, NGOZI will not answer call again. NGOZI will run and disappear. That is when all of you will be coming to call Sonic, call Ajare, call Minister of CRC, call APM. You'll be calling my phone. You say I should come and produce PM for you. After all, she told you that I collected money from Nigerian government and then I sold PM. I collected money from Nigerian government and then I also made effort to destroy the Biafra Convention. I collected money from Nigerian government to bring Onyendu out of detention to come to convention. And that is coming to convention, that my aim and objective is that when Onyendu come to convention, he will come and destroy convention. That is what Madam Yumusba told all of you now. And you believed. You believed that the presence of Onyendu in the convention will destroy convention. You believe that the man, which because of his life, is the reason why we gather in the convention, and then is coming to the convention will destroy convention. You believe that a man that has lost his father, lost his mother, lost his throne, lost his family, lost everything that he has, and he was kidnapped, beaten to stupor. Women urinated on him. They spat on him. They beat him. They chained him. They drag him anyhow. They beat him. He passed out, and then God brought back life into him again. You believe that this man to be in the presence of all of you in the convention, that is going to destroy the convention. God have mercy on all of you. So, I'm rounding up this program because I have something else to catch up. So I want all of you to open your eyes and see well and ask yourself the question, who did this to all of you? This is just to explain that NGOZI's plan has actually come to limelight. So we want Biafrans to understand that exactly what DOS did to Onyendu when he was kidnapped, they went to the registration document, they removed his name, they put another person there, so that if at any chance he is to defend himself as the leader of IPOB, there will be nothing to back him up. This one now, she has failed. This one now is that first, she decided to destroy everything, starting from the convention by saying, I dissolve. You dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Came down, started now incriminating the Biafra Defense Forces, incriminating the IOU loan. You went to the website to change many things. We refuse you. You wanted to take down the Bank of Biafra. We refuse you. You wanted to also go into the defense, to take over defense. We refuse you. What did you do next? You went and then did what? Form your own. Yes, you form your own now. And now you are diverting the funds that Biafrans are supposed to pay to the Biafra Defense Forces. You're diverting it because of what? Their stupidity. Because many of them don't have brains. They don't listen. The voodoo that have been used on them is working on their brains very well. So Biafrans should understand that NGOZI has shown her real self. Yes, she has formed her own government and she has nothing to do with BRGIE. But the message is that every government, every document that was extracted under BRGIE, which took us to the Biafra Convention, everything that was done there and every document that are in our disposition, they are all properties of BRGIE. So she should not tamper with any of them. We are coming for it. Yes, we are coming for it. We are coming for it because we have to use it for the main purpose that it was meant for. I salute all Biafrans. And I say, continue to give your support to the Biafran government. And let us see how far we can go. Keep your fingers crossed. Don't run jigibara. Prime Minister will give you result. He will not come and make noise. So if you are following very well, go and relax yourself and watch the result that will be coming in the next coming days. We don't jump to the media for media gratification. No. And for self-praises. No. We do the right thing at the right time. We do the speak and we do the work and you see the result. After the convention, after the Christmas, you saw APM, miraculously, he appeared in the American Congress meetings. You will see him again when the need arises. So don't worry yourself too much. Yesterday, when you listened to our lobbyists, he said, we have a lot to unfold. Some of you don't listen and don't pick messages. He said, we have a lot to unfold. I want all of you to go and listen to the speech of our lobbyists yesterday. We have a lot to unfold. So he has not started unfolding all of them yet. Not even one. So just wait and see all that he has to unfold. Go and listen to the lobbyists and attorney representative of the Biafran government that spoke yesterday in the swearing-in ceremony of the new cabinet members of BRGIE. He said, we have a lot to unfold. Go and listen to it and take message back home. I salute all Biafrans, and I see you tomorrow.
They go the gossip, we go the fight. PM Simon Ekpa, you be the light. Don't we must get freedom is our goal. If you like gossip, we go the road. Biafra freedom, now our dream true. No matter the challenge, we go the push through. Now them go the yard, we no go lose guard. With faith and courage, we dey stand hard. Cause time and the far, lead us through the storm. Biafraland calling, let's make it our norm. our goal. If you like gossip, we go the roll. Biafra freedom, now our dream true. No matter the challenge, we go the push through. Biafra freedom, now our dream true. No matter the challenge, we go the push through. Biafraland calling, let's make it our norm. Biafra know that bar, lead us through the storm. Biafraland calling, let's make it our norm. They go the gossip, we go the fights. PM Simon Ekpa, you be the lights. Biafra we must get, freedom is our goal. If you like gossip, we go the road. Biafra freedom, now our dream true. No matter the challenge, we go the push through. Now them go the yard, we no go lose guard. With faith and courage, we dey stand hard. No sign on the far, lead us through the storm. Biafraland calling, let's make it our norm. Biafra we must get, freedom is our goal. If you like gossip, we go the roll. Biafra freedom, now our dream true. No matter the challenge, we go the push through. Biafra freedom, now our dream true. No matter the challenge, we go the push through. Biafraland calling, let's make it our norm. Biafra know that bar, lead us through the storm. Biafraland calling.